Welcome back to Constitutional. Chapter 10 Parliament. Chapter 10 of the Constitution of Sri Lanka establishes Parliament as the supreme legislative authority of the Republic, representing the sovereignty of people in the exercise of legislative power. It defines the composition, powers, privileges, and procedures of Parliament, ensuring that the law-making function of the state remains grounded in democratic principles and public accountability. The chapter begins by affirming that Parliament consists of representatives directly elected by the people through universal adult suffrage. This provision ensures that every citizen has an equal voice in determining the composition of the nation's legislative body. Members of Parliament are elected for a constitutionally prescribed term, and their duties are guarded by an oath to uphold the Constitution and serve the national interest. The qualifications for membership, as well as the grounds for disqualification or removal, are clearly outlined to maintain integrity and transparency within the legislature. Chapter 10 vests in Parliament the power to make laws for peace, order, and good governance of Sri Lanka. This authority includes enacting, amending, and repealing legislation, as well as approving taxation and public expenditure. In exercising these powers, Parliament not only defines the framework of national policy, but also ensures that the executive branch remains subject to democratic scrutiny. Parliamentary control over finance through the requirement of budget approval underscores the principle that no public funds may be spent without the consent of the people's representatives. The Constitution also guarantees the independence and privileges of Parliament, protecting its proceedings from external interference. Members enjoy freedom of speech within the chamber, and the institution as a whole is empowered to regulate its internal affairs. Procedures for sessions, adjournments, voting, and the conduct of business are defined to preserve order and efficiency in deliberation. Through Chapter 10, the Constitution affirms that sovereignty belongs to the people and that legislative power must always remain an expression of their collective will. By entrusting Parliament with the duty to legislate, oversee the executive, and safeguard public accountability, this chapter embodies the democratic essence of governance in Sri Lanka, one founded on representation, debate, and the rule of law.